So the future, the mission is for Eurofleets research infrastructure to be the central coordination point for transnational access, to be a marketplace for those offering access to RVs and or large exchangeable equipment, and those looking for charter, barter, or in-kind contribution to research projects, monitoring activities, and logistical functions. There's an aim to coordinate sharing and pooling of these expensive facilities to optimize their use. And the aim is to host permanent or temporary technical groups dedicated to exchange of best practice, shared IT development, operational standards, acquisition standards, and the software required for that.
I'm very pleased to join this first international workshop and to have the opportunity to outline the trends and priorities for Horizon Europe in the environmental marine domain, including or notably research infrastructures. Horizon Europe, I think you know it very well now, and it has been shown again by Aidan. Just to mention that the research infrastructure action are still under Pillar 1, excellent science, like it was under FP6, FP7.
So what about the future EUMETSAT program in Horizon Europe? So of course, EUMETSAT and Copernicus are operational programs. This is very important, each guaranteeing more than 20 years of observation of the ocean to the European providers of marine weather and environment information. So the EUMETSAT marine challenges in this, with this perspective are the following. So we want to maintain and reinforce the link with our users as key source of requirements for ocean information. We are now user-driven, and we need to follow the requirements coming from our users. This is very important.
In terms of achievement, implementation, delivering of these key concepts, as you have already discovered, probably EMSOERIC requires a very well enlarged research vessel for most of our operation. Of course, for all the underwater operation, like offshore operation, deployment, recovery, maintenance of equipment and sensors, and even engineering tasks. For instance, we may need eventually to launch a rope or a manned vehicle to fix a sensor at 4,000 meters water depth. So EMSOERIC is although working on the long-term collaboration to assure an efficient support to the deep sea observatories, in particular in our case.
Eurago relies mostly on research vessels to deploy and sometimes recover its float, and therefore collaboration with Eurofleet is essential. As Argo float can't be recovered, we need ancillary data to do the delay mode QC, and therefore sharing high quality data with other research infrastructure, and in particular GoShip, EMSO, ICOS, and SILATANET EMONET is crucial. And most of this research infrastructure use research vessels to acquire their observation.
We are a strongly science-driven community, but we have been stuck to history, like a lot of, and in particular, we started, I would say, when Stormels published his paper that gave also birth to Argo, by the way. And since 30 years, we have achieved a lot since up to today. And in particular, with the GROOM project and the Ocean Glider, so cooperation, a very important aspect for good quality glider data is the capacity to share best practices. We do a strong effort here, and for sure there is a strong potential for collaboration with cooperation with other areas.
First, harmonize the research infrastructure structures. So it would be good if the different research infrastructure structures are comparable, because then it's easier to exchange information and get in touch with each other, etc. Looking, for example, at research vessels, we know and understand that there are different countries and that they treat these items differently, but there you need some common approach to it. So some basic metadata that is harmonized and kept similar in all the different countries.
If we can really coordinate it well, we can actually do much better with the money we have. And I think that we need to find a way of doing that because indeed, as Juanjo said, we can't do this on a project by project basis. So we have to find a way to coordinate better and actually work better together, I think.
I think a common issue for the three of us is actually access to data, having them in a format that makes it easy to use data from a different group. Having common tools or metadata that explains very informatively what the content of the data is.
If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. We need better collaboration between the RIs, a need for enhanced collaboration. We need to communicate better between ourselves.
For me, the most important word is the integration. Rethink about it and to share a more structured short document to all of you as a result of this workshop. Key takeaways about the use of the ship time, the access to the ship time. Don't forget that everyone has recognized that research vessels are essential tool. Without a research vessel, we can go home and change our job. Therefore, the formal schedule ship time to have a good knowledge of where is the plan of the different vessel and where the vessel are in terms of positioning and timing, and also which kind of handling system, other infrastructure on board that can help the different groups.